Oh hey everybody, I didn't see you there. What is going on? Welcome back to another video. Now today, I have a fantastic video for you all. And today, we are going to be looking at the Morrowind Armor Compilation Standalone. This is a fantastic armor set that was put into Skyrim very recently on the Xbox One, and it is somewhat of an old mod, but it just got put on the Xbox One when it came out remastered a few months ago. And while it has been reviewed by a few people, I haven't seen an entire video dedicated to it yet, which is insane because this is such a phenomenal set, and it was done so well. The armors look fantastic, and everything is just so beautiful. So today, I want to make the perfect mod review that this mod truly deserves. These armors are all based from Morrowind, and they consist of the Bear Armor, the Snow Bear Armor, the Nordic Armor, Ring Armor, Gilded Ebony Armor, Dray Armor, Chin Armor, Ancient Orcish Armor, and the Vardenfell Glass Armor. So to start off with the Bear Armor. Like all items in this mod, the Bear Armor can be smithed at the forge using leather and leather strips. Now in Skyrim and in Morrowind, it is classified as a light armor and very basic. It has a 52 armor rating and weighing a total of 17 pounds. It's a simple armor and very appealing to the eye with a nice bear head. It fits in very well with the Skyrim's vast wood theme. It's very surprising that they did not think to incorporate it into the base game, and it is truly beautiful. While not practical to actually play with, though it does not provide enough protection, it's not my favorite. Now we move to the Snow Bear Armor, which is very similar in appearance to the base Bear Armor, in that it is smithed at a forge, and it is a light armor, but that is basically the only similarities, because in Morrowind, this armor set was put in with the Blood Moon expansion, and it was one of the rarest armor sets in the game, only found in dungeons. It was enchanted and much more powerful than the base Bear Armor. Now, it has a base armor rating of 84 and weighs only 13 pounds, making it far more superior than the normal Bear Armor, and since it was so rare, it only makes sense. And if you look at how well it fits in with the whole Stormcloak and Windhelm vibe thing, it's pretty cool and it looks really good. And for a light armor, it is pretty fantastic and probably will be one of the best you could get in the game, even though you'd have to craft it on your own. But it's not my favorite. The next armor is the Ringmail Armor. In this mod, the full set was just recently completed with the newest update. Now, strangely, I had a very difficult time finding any information on the Ringmail Armor. I looked for a very long time, and from what I gathered, it was not very common and not very good in Morrowind. Despite its looks, it is a light armor, and it is crafted in all of its sleevelessness glory with leather strips and iron ingots. It gives you a 65 armor rating and weighing only 12 pounds. It might have weighed more, but there's no sleeves. But it is a very mysterious armor, and it looks like something that might have come straight out of the Dark Brotherhood. It is very creative, I really like it, but it's not my favorite. Now in Morrowind, the most popular armor to wear for vigilantes and household fighters was the Chin Armor. It was made of insects and glues, and it was made later in Skyrim, the DLC Dragonborn. But this mod came out before the Dragonborn DLC, so it's very interesting to see the take on how the mod creator did it and how Bethesda did it. It is a very familiar armor though that we have seen several times, such as in Skyrim and more recently in the Elder Scrolls Online. It is a light armor and is forged with netch leather, chin plates, and chondrum ingots. It gives a base armor rating of 71 and weighs only 12 pounds, so in reality it is a fairly decent armor set, and it is very light and provides decent armor coverage. Now, there's a catch with this one. There is actually weapons to this armor set. They're consisting of a sword, a bow, and an axe. Only 3, but very homemade looking weapons. The bow dealing a 13 damage rating, the sword dealing 11, and the axe dealing 12. So they're very basic builds for a weapon, but they have a very distinctive look, and they look very homemade. This armor set is very clear and loud, and it calls its home to Morrowind. It is sure to bring back nostalgia to anyone who's played Morrowind, but it's not my favorite. Next, we have the Dray Armor. It is easily the most interesting armor on this list. So, just with the backstory, It was an incomplete set in the vanilla game of Morrowind. You could only find the shield, the chestplate, and the helmet pieces in dungeons. No one really knows why they didn't complete it, but if you type in a specific console command, you will gain access to the entire armor set. So no one knows why they never pieced it all together, especially since they finished the armor set. It could be simply because they ran out of time. Bethesda is very famous for unfinished pieces in their games. Since their games are so massive, it would be very simple to forget a simple little armor set. Though, here in Skyrim, you can forge the entire armor set with leather strips, leather, refined moonstone, and iron ingots. This set, which is a very, very interesting set, provides a 94 base armor rating and weighing 40 pounds. The Dray Armor blends in perfectly with all the bugs such as dregs and other giant creatures in Morrowind. It is definitely the most unique armor set and possibly the coolest looking. But it's not my favorite. The Nordic Armor of Morrowind was supposedly the most popular armor for Nords who were out of place in Solstheim, and was a favorite to wear among battle mages and fighters guild members. But here in Skyrim, it is a heavy armor and it's crafted at the forge with leather strips, steel ingots, ebony ingots, and quicksilver ingots. So it is a very costly armor to craft, but it might be worth it depending on how you feel. So of course you should be able to tell by its appearance that it is a heavy armor. It is very, very beautiful, and it was well made by the mod creator. It clocks in 87 armor rating and weighing 52 pounds. So while it is a very attractive piece, it is beaten in several ways by several other armors, so it's not my favorite. In Morrowind, the heavy orcish armor we know and love today was non-existent. It had a more grand samurai feel to it. So the mod creator, giving it the name the Ancient Orcish Armor, made a very beautiful armor, and is easily one of the most creative and innovative looking in this mod. It has such a beautiful color scheme, and I would prefer it to the normal Orcish armor any day because of its colors and how the light sheds off of the skin and how original it truly is. Even though the Ancient Orcish armor is a little bit weaker, it weighs significantly less, and obviously nothing can compare to a mod with beautiful graphics, and this is probably one of the best armor mods I've ever seen. Just looking at some of these armors are fantastic, especially this one. This one, it just pops so well off of the screen. But it is forged with the exact same materials, with leather strips, orchilium ingots, iron ingots, so it is very basic to craft and doesn't take a lot. So your damage protection is a 94 armor rating, and it only weighs 40 pounds, so it is a very decent armor set. It is nothing special other than the looks, which I think in this mod, obviously that's what you're going for. Looks wise, it's very high on the list, but besides that, it's not my favorite. So moving on to my second favorite set, the so-called Morrowind Gilded Ebony Armor, which is supposedly solid ebony laced in gold. This is classified as heavy armor here in Skyrim, and is made with leather strips and ebony ingots. And though it has the exact same stats as the original ebony armor, it holds 106 armor rating and it weighs 62, making it the strongest and heaviest armor in the mod. So if you're looking for something strong, this is what you want. There are also a complete set of weapons that they have in this set: a bow, a dagger, a mace, a sword, a shield, a war axe, and a war hammer. In my opinion, these are some of the most beautiful first-person weapons in the game. The black and yellow goes so well in your hands, and in my opinion is my second favorite armor set in this entire mod. Like I said, you cannot beat a beautiful black and yellow. The mod creator did a great job on this set, and this is my second favorite in the bunch. I cannot imagine how anxious you are to figure out which one is my favorite. Well, here it comes right. my favorite, absolutely jaw-dropping pick is the Vardenfell Glass Armor. More than likely, I think the intent of this mod was for the Vardenfell Glass Armor to shine, because it is absolutely gorgeous and is the standalone best armor in this mod. It has an armor rating of 86 and it weighs 13 pounds, making it the most efficient armor in the mod easily. It is made using leather strips, refined moonstone, and iron ingots. In the Elder Scrolls 3, this armor was very famous for being worn by Lord Vivek's personal army, the Buoyant Armigers. Vivek made the armor so bright to stand out, to show its rank and importance of his special forces. It is said that it is the most important and high-ranking armor one can get to wear in Morrowind. The glass armor in this mod easily shows how Bethesda could have made the base glass armor look. Shining perfectly with green, bright mint color looks phenomenal, and I think that's what we were expecting when we got more of a blue, watery glass armor. The glass armor set also comes with a full set of weapons, which are very beautiful to hold in first person, with a super strong, bright winter green mint color. The beautiful green and a hint of blue on the armor are the most easily identifiable and beautiful armor sets in this mod. I really love this armor set. It is so efficient, it is so beautiful, and most of all, it is very, very nostalgic. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I don't know if you understand, I put so much time and effort in this video. I was trying something new, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. You guys do not understand. It took me about 5 hours to edit this video. It may not have looked like much, but I promise you this was my best effort considering I have school. It took me a few days to do this video. I've been working on this for quite some time, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. I'm very, very hopeful that this video gets well received. So thank you guys so much for watching. Compilation signing off.